Boom! What up, y'all? We are back. Replicon Radio. We're still in this weird-ass backstage area lit up by Miller Light.
That's the king of beers right there. I heard they discontinued it.
Did they?
I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know.
That's definitely an old-ass light. No one can see it, so no one knows.
Right.
But we are backstage at the Shadow Snuff Tour here in St. Louis, Arnold. Scum is actually on stage right now. We're a bunch of assholes hanging out back here.
So.
But we got the homeboy RYSK.
RYSK.
This is my boy.
We're boys. We know each other.
You guys have heard us. If you're a normal listener of Replicon Radio, you've heard this man's name a million times.
You better have.
If you're just here for him, maybe you've heard his. I mean, you already know him, but maybe you know us.
Maybe.
But you've never actually been on the show before.
I haven't. I have not been on one yet. I'm pumped to be here, though.
That's fucking disgusting to me.
To be pumped to be here?
No, that you haven't been.
You
haven't been.
We all have our shortcomings,
Like, to me, because, you know what I mean? Like, I consider you a friend. We're not, like, best friends. I'm not going to lie to the people. But I do consider you a friend. Yeah, I do consider you a friend.
Oh, yeah, me too.
It's not like we text each other every day or anything.
It goes both ways. Yeah, I consider us to have a friendly relationship.
I care for you. And I love that. And it's just been, it's been an up and down. And we haven't been doing interviews in like the past 6 months.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that. We're in the process of upgrading. And we're also in the process of half of our people are injured. Well, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we're doing growing pains.
Yeah. Wow.
So we haven't been doing it. So our literally equipment, like the shit you see right here right now, this is what we've been running the show off of, because our actual fucking shit is at the bottom of steps that people can't walk down because they're injured.
Well, growing pains are good pains, I guess. But
we're also transitioning into video, which is going to be a better quality than the one you're watching eventually.
Hell yeah.
So it's like we could have a bunch of people back on, or we can just wait until we're ready to make it better.
Or both.
Yes. But we're here now, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You rocked out tonight, as you always do.
I do my best. I try to put my best foot forward.
It's so hard. That's not polite.
Yeah, I know.
I'm doing it. You're like the fourth or fifth person that's done this, and we're all going to do it. I'm going to continue to talk about it.
It's just something to look at. And
it is. And that light works, because look, I'm going to show you. I'm going to share this with everyone. Look. No, actually, no one else can see that. Let's let the people see that. That's what we're looking at.
Oh, yeah.
That's even more dark.
It got weird.
Now that we're not against darkness. Oh, nope, not that one.
I like it dark. I don't want people to see the shit I'm doing.
That's true. Well, you're not doing it right now. That's why we need lights. We can only see.
I've been doing all kinds of shit since I sat down here.
We can only see it from the beard up.
Whenever you moved close, shit started happening.
Hey, girl. I love it though, man. No, for real. Like we met at the float. Float 1.
Yeah.
The Tom Wood Float 1. People.
The OG shit. The rocking on the back of a truck stage.
It was so good.
That's that shit they don't know about.
People don't, dude. You know how many people?
I'm sure you get the same shit. It's so illustrious, and there's colors and shit everywhere, and it's awesome. And we built this shit from scratch.
Everyone's like, oh, it's the second float. I'm so excited for the second float. I'm like, bitch, I've been to 4.
Right,
what are you talking about?
A well-kept secret until now.
It was. Well, yeah. It was so good though, man. Like,
yeah, shit. I'm pretty sure it's on track to be like the second largest Juggalo event.
Yeah, 100%. It's gonna be gathering too.
Oh yeah,
which is insane.
Yeah,
it's insane to think about.
Just like you being there from the ground up. Being there from the start, and I've got a little even more access than some people because I work real close with Tom and Ogre.
Yeah.
So just being there from the start, the baby steps to now people are fucking forking out.
It wasn't supposed
to be a part of things.
This is good. I'm setting this up at the float too, so I'm sure we'll have maybe not you and I, but maybe you and I, but many of us will have this conversation because this is gonna be set up at the float. I attempted to do it last year, but just willy-nilly.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I have my things here. Let's plug it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like we had Mid-South on, and we had Scum on, and then we had Ogre on for. And the whole thing was shorter than what this will be. It was just like a thing, and then we ended up like just partying.
Oh, well,
But the plan is to actually have this set up and like
squeeze out as many interviews as you can.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because I normally don't do this at shows.
Right.
I'm too busy like doing the show or like
show stuff. There's a merch booth. There's shit going on. Like
But it's been we've done so many, and I've done so many videos of like people performing, which is important.
Right.
Like, but at the same time, I am personally interacting with all these people, and it's like there's nothing to show for it, which isn't the deal. But it's like, why not just fucking record it? Like, you and I have had conversations before,
right? Yeah.
You know what I mean, like me and Lex have had like. Okay, let's just fucking go to the back and fucking.
Right. Hey, that works. And that's,
even if it's 10 minutes, I was like, fuck it, let's do 10 minutes.
That's content, man. That's what the people are coming for.
It is what the people are coming for. And I've never been one, like, obviously I want people to watch our shit, you know?
Right.
But I've never been, I don't like being a whore.
Oh, you
got that makes sense. You have to be, but
everybody's whoring themselves
out. I also like to enjoy. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoy my interactions with people. I mean, I appreciate the fact that I can be friends with people,
right?
In life, and not just whore them out.
Yeah.
Which is why I've literally never set up. Like, we've done live broadcasts from places like 3 times, and it was like a bad experience because if you're doing it live, now I have to go do all the things I need to do, and then I take a 45-minute music break or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And it's like low quality, so I'm like, fuck it, we'll just set it up, record it, and hope it works out.
Well,
and now I get to fucking talk to my homie who I talk to all the time. We've spent at least 9 days together. Well, not counting multiple days. 9 events together at least.
Right. Well, shit.
Probably 47 days.
I was just saying, like, 5 of those events have been in the last year, really. You know?
For sure.
So, yeah.
Yeah. You
probably more than that in the last 4 years.
And I love
we're
that.
just not thinking of, you know.
Sure.
Running into each other all across the country.
Yes.
You know, like,
and I love it. Oh, yeah, like gatherings and all that shit. Yeah,
that's the dope part is seeing the homies. I'm going to drive 14 hours away from home, and I'm still going to see my boys.
Beautiful.
Like,
you and Ogre. If you're not there, Ogre's there at least.
Yeah, we're road dogs.
He's like an extension of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The
only reason I just say that because of the gathering. Like, you were at the gathering this year.
Yeah.
But I spent some time with Ogre when he was awake.
I float.
It's rare to see Ogre awake.
Yeah. You should see
him
when he
Ogre.
first wakes up.
I have.
That's where it's interesting.
I have at his home. After I waited 17 hours for him to wake up, he emerged from his cave.
That sounds about right, yeah. With a lot of shits and fucks.
Oh, God.
He has to get him out first thing in the morning.
Shout out to Ogre, man.
Fuck you, Ogre.
Same thing. But no, I love that. Like, we met at the... Actually, I talked to you a year prior to the float. Do you remember this?
At the gathering?
No. You whatever. Oh, what the fuck was it called? You did an event.
Oh, No Future Fest when I dropped my first album. Yeah.
For some reason, I don't even remember how. Whatever it was you were doing, it caught my eye. And I was like, oh, you guys are in Missouri. We should link up. Like, that's cool. You're doing... Wow, we didn't know each other at all.
Right,
I never even heard your music. I was like, oh, you're doing something within an hour and a half from me.
Everything before No Future was pretty low quality clown boy music, you know.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that, but I've definitely developed as an artist.
We actually, I agree with that. But we spoke, like, you know what I mean? It was, I think, it basically, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like what you did turned into what you guys are doing now with, like, the Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah. Well, it was
Thanksgiving,
kind of that. It was
and the float, and also the float.
Yeah, it was definitely a predecessor to the float because that was learning how we could throw a festival.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, we were on the back 20 acres of my mom's farm and just rented everything, but now that was like a proof of concept,
huge.
And then we took it down to the float and did it once again.
And then it was like, let's have a float. Yeah.
And now it's just developed.
And then it's like, let's do the other half on Ogre's mom's property or whatever. Like, You know what I mean? Like, that's sick, though.
Yeah,
But I remember, like, I didn't go to it. I didn't end up going, but I saw the photos. But I just remember the idea, just the concept of what you guys were doing. And I was like, I don't even know who the fuck you guys are, but we're Replicon Radio. I want to be a part of it. Whatever this is, I want to do it. And I also want to know how you're doing it so I could do it.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that, honestly, that was the biggest thing in my mind. Like, not to, like, fuck you guys over, but it's like, if you guys can do this an hour and a half from my house, I can do this an hour and a half from my house. Let's all do it together. Like, that's dope. It's a great idea.
And look at what it's become. Our baby's a toddler now.
So beautiful, dog. I love it. And I love the flow. Like, I know I'm not Tom or Ogre. I feel like they're like, you know what I mean, the heads.
Celebrities.
Yeah. But, like, the first float, which I'm sure you guys are going to fucking get sick of this after 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now, whatever when the float is. But, like, I knew no one. Me and Joe went. I had interviewed Tom on our show, but we didn't actually personally talk.
Right.
Outside of that. Like, Tom's my fucking friend now. I can call him right now and, like, tell him about my life. I love that man.
Oh, yeah. Tom's a great guy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of accident happenstance, too. You know, Ogre was at the gathering, and he won one of Tom's. He won an auction for one of Tom's drawings.
Yeah.
And that's what started.
That's how all you guys met. I did not know that.
Yeah. That's the origin story. They took a picture together, and then I dropped my first professional studio album. It's like, hey, Tom, you gonna do some artwork?
You want to draw with a lawnmower?
Yeah, exactly. That was all his idea too. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Yeah,
like
he listened to the song and he's like, "This is gonna be your first banger."
Lawnmower, like, man. For anybody that doesn't know, RYSK, RYSK.
Yeah, and he's like, "Let's put that in." And then I brought my homie George down because we were taking concept pictures for him to go off of.
Yeah.
And George just wouldn't hold his damn hand right. So the hands at the bottom of the lawnmower.
Yeah.
So Tom jumped down and laid underneath this lawnmower and had us take pictures of his hands.
Oh, it's
actually Tom's hands in the photo on the first.
He drew his own hands.
Yeah, did his own hands, getting all chopped up and fucked up. But the whole thing was his idea, and it came out amazing. And,
it is. It's a great album.
And just
that got you. In my opinion, that got you a lot of attention.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Just no one could have even heard it. Just that. Like that was huge.
Well, shit. Now it's on an Echo Side card.
Yeah.
So
I know. I have
something
like
like
that.
Yeah,
I have one.
I don't know. It's speculation.
Unofficially official.
Yeah, as official as an unofficial card can be.
Yeah, they're drawn by the official person.
Right.
So,
yeah. And the relationship just grew from there, man. And
that's a fun story. It did not. So Ogre, he bid on some art.
Yeah, he was doing
like
an auction,
psychopathic auction, or
so the picture that they used for the cover of the Oracle of the Three Rings.
Yeah, the bazooka and when they're looking at each other.
Where they're looking at each other. Yeah. Tom had his original hand-drawn sketch, big. I'm talking like probably like 2.5 feet by 2 feet.
Oh shit!
And he gave it to the auction, and they auctioned it off, and Ogre won it. That's how they met. That was the first handshake there, and then it just developed into a friendship where, like you just said, like I got his number. We bullshit all the time, fucking text, bounce ideas off each other.
God, I wish I was as insightful as Ogre was about meeting people.
Right.
Fuck.
Dude, it's a wild ride. Me and him have both definitely just ran into the right person. They're like, "Oh, you're big, you're cool.
I
What's up,
man? I love it. I really do.
The magic of the carnival, dude.
Because like I said, when I was introduced to you, it was that event, whatever that was. I don't know why. I don't know how. Facebook. I don't know if we were friends on Facebook. You know what I mean? Because a lot of juggalos are friends with random juggalos.
Ogre did do like a pretty good campaign on that first one with reaching out to all different kinds of Fago lovers.
It could have been like a
Child's Play Network, shit like that. Like
maybe he reached out to us. I honestly don't
know. Maybe. For
I just know it caught my attention, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll share this." But what is this? This is near. This is near me.
Right.
No one
does
anything near me. Like. Because we're in St. Louis, y'all are fucking Springfield representing. You know what I mean? Like, what's it? Less than a 3-hour drive. Like, that's
holding it down.
That's dope, man. And you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that I fucked with in Springfield. I used to manage acts and shit back in the day, and we would go to Springfield a lot. That's how we know, like, Wicked Ways and, like, I knew them guys before they fucking murdered people and went to jail and shit. You know what I mean? Shout out Daniel. I'm not talking shit.
Yeah.
And like Blade. There's a bunch of people down there. Shout out to all the people. But I didn't know you guys. You know what I mean? I don't live there. I'm not from there.
Yeah, Little Clown Boys for a while. It took some growing and getting shit done before, and now I feel like we're steady trekking everywhere now.
Yeah, but it's dope. Like, I was talking about earlier with my homie AZ, who's on this tour, but he's from here. Like, we grew up together. I actually knew him. Like, I put him on some of his first shows, and now he's like doing dope shit. Obviously, I met you after you were already doing your thing. But even in the short time we've known each other, which actually isn't that short anymore, it's almost 5 fucking years.
Right, yeah.
I've seen you. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You're starting out, and it's like, not just, I mean, obviously the float is a big thing too, because that's how we kind of, but just you alone. Your career has grown. Obviously, you said we're doing all these shows together. You know what I mean? You, Green, fucking Ogre, like bringing you guys up here.
Right.
And you're going all kinds of places. You're not, like in the last, I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like in the last year and a half, 2 years maybe, you have, all of a sudden you're like, nah, fuck this shit. Like, I'm fucking going to the East Coast, I'm going here, I'm doing this. Like, we're going to do it.
The last year and a half has been big. I went on a tour right before COVID happened, and that was nice. And then I think another part of what happened for me on that was all the big acts stopped going places and doing things, and then all these people that had been to No Future Fest but before the float and started like, hey, we can do this.
Well,
we
that was
set
right,
up a festival in our backyard.
Right before COVID.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
that makes sense.
And so all the big acts stopped doing shit, and I started like, somebody's like, I got a cattle trailer we're gonna set up shit on, and we're gonna do this thing on this property out here. We need artists. It's like, well, fuck yeah, I'll come. And I think that helped boost me up, and then just the development in music. And yeah, I took a little hiatus for the birth of my son. And it's like, as soon as I came back, it's like, I'm ready to go. Fuck, coast to coast. Here we go.
You were like, fuck.
Like, every other day I get hit up. I have to turn shows down now.
That's good.
Like,
that's fucking great, man.
And taking the exciting ones is cool, too. Went to New Jersey, tried to bang the New Jersey Devil. Didn't work out. But I tried. I put my best foot forward.
They wouldn't have it? They said no, or
didn't meet
find her?
Didn't meet up, man. Yeah. I don't know if it was a her. It's a strange world today. You can't assume genders. Well, I was just coming in with a hard dick.
That's true.
Then J-Day in Dallas was dope. Violent J ended up showing up there. Actually, got to talk to him. Not much though. Actually, I'm kind of a dick for that because Tom went to introduce me and I was selling shit and I just kind of shook his hand real quick like peace. Like, I'm making money, bro.
Kind of a good thing if you were busy. You know what I mean? I bet. Someone like that would appreciate you being busy
on the hustle, hopefully, for sure. Yeah.
Shout out to Acetone, by the way.
Yeah. Acetone.
He put that together, right?
Yeah. He did.
Yeah. People hate that dude, so anytime I get to say something nice about him, I will.
Right. Yeah.
Because I was also, I never hated him. I didn't know him, but
a company to any heinous thing that he did, but I've heard the tales.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, then when I actually met him in real life, I heard about him, and then I met him. When I met him, he was a nice gentleman.
Yeah.
And he's never been anything other than that since then. So, you know what I mean? Like, and a lot of people have bad, whatever it is. So
sometimes, it's
if somebody didn't like me and you had nice things to say about me, I wish you would. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so
there's also that old adage of, one-off shit will wipe out 10 attaboys. And
that's true.
Fuck around one time and everyone forgets all the cool shit you've done, the nice shit you've done.
So anytime I ever met if he fucked you, I don't know anything about it. But I met him once, and it was, it was like the awkward, like, oh, you're a Replicon. I was like, oh, you're fucking the monkey guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, are we fighting? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing right now? It was in Tulsa, at Juggalo Day in Tulsa. Right? Tulsa, yeah.
Yeah, I first met him out there at J-Day in L.A.
And it was like, I was like, no, we're good. I was like, all right, cool. He's like, I appreciate what y'all do. I'm like, I really don't know what you do except for fuck with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, at that time, I didn't know that. Like, but he actually makes really good music. He performed at a bar out there, and I was like, oh, it was cool. Like, and we've been cool ever since. Shout out to that dude.
Yeah, I met him on that
weird
tour.
Talking about other people.
That tour right before. Yeah, right. We're back here just say, let's gossip.
Well, we're saying good thing. We're not. Is it gossip if it's good?
Yeah.
Is it? Is it still gossip if it's good?
they're not here. They don't know what we're. I guess I don't know. It's on camera, so they can hear what we're saying. Maybe that makes it not so much gossip.
Yeah, but it's good. Like gossip, I've heard like gossip. The definition. I don't know the definition of gossip.
I don't either.
But I assume it's always bad. Gossip's bad.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave a comment or whatever.
Once again, doing it recorded though. No.
Yeah, we're not. But I'm not editing it.
Oh, I know.
Unless you fuck up real bad.
Say something real out there.
It's not edited.
Which, I mean, I might. I don't know. I say stuff real out there pretty frequently.
Well, you fuck werewolves.
I do. It's a different sensation. Most people won't get it, but, you know.
Oh, I was going to tell you this earlier, and I didn't. This is the best time to tell you. When I said, I asked you about that song, you're like, oh, I'm not playing that tonight. I was like, what the fuck? That's like your hit. And you're like, well, the werewolf song's big, which I agree with. It is. I was listening to Presidents of the United States the other day, and I thought of you.
Presidents of the United States.
Yeah, you know the band? Mm-mm. Millions of peaches. You don't know the band Presidents of the United States?
I'm weird with music.
It was like 90s. They were a 2-hit wonder. They did Peaches and they did Kitty. There's a song called Kitty. I think it's called Kitty. With Kitty on my foot and a wall. They meow. A lot. And I was like, I'm pretty sure the Presidents of the United States and RYSK are the only two people that meow in a song.
I'll meow.
And I kind of wanted to like remix it or something.
Dude, it's a real thing.
You know the song Peaches for real?
I can't think of it. Maybe if I heard it, I might. But like,
how many songs do you know that are about peaches? There's one.
The Jack Black song. I didn't watch the movie.
That's about a bitch named Peach.
You said Peaches.
You're right. But prior to that, which is like a month old,
I can't say that I've heard of it.
Peaches come in a can. You don't know that? Really?
No, man. I don't. Wow. I'm so detached from music because I barely listen to it.
It was like 90. You probably weren't even alive.
I barely.
I forget. Sometimes I forget how old I am.
Whenever I like jump in the ride.
You're bigger than me.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I'm bigger than most folks.
Yeah, I don't mean that like disrespectfully. So I just assume you're older than me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If you tower over than me, like, he's got to be at least like 50. See, I don't think you're 50, but. Like I just assume you're older than me.
Whenever I jump in a car on a ride or something like that, I'll look up like documentaries and shit to listen to. I don't really listen to much music, so I got like an obscure relationship outside of really weird shit that you probably like. I love Lady Gaga.
Right. So you have to do me one. You have to do me one favor. I've never asked you for anything. I don't think. Have I?
I don't think so.
All right. So when we're maybe not tonight, but in the next week,
I gotta look up this song.
Yeah, look it up at least.
Peaches by the United States.
Presidents of the United States.
Presidents of the United States. All right.
Not Peach. No, Peaches. No, the other one. Peaches is good. They're both good. I think it's Kitty. It's on the same record.
All right.
You'll figure it out. It's on the same
look into it if I remember. I might not.
Well, remember, I'll text you.
There you go. Yeah, that'll be the best way.
And like fucking like record your reaction or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they meow. Like who else? Nobody else. They were the first. They were the first to do it, as far as I know.
I can.
They're your fucking predecessors.
Set up my predecessors.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll set up a camera, check it out.
You never heard of them before, but you're paying homage.
Just from the same stone there.
Yeah.
Chiseled.
I swear to God, I swear to God, I immediately thought of you. I knew they did it technically, but then I actually heard it, and they're like, meow, 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 meow.
It's a legitimate,
like,
at the beginning of that song, I'm like, all I fucking hear is the meows and blah, blah. So like, legitimately, whenever I go to start writing a song, whenever I'm trying to decide what my cadence for the song's going to be, that's what I do. Before I got words, man. I meow. Like, I meow my songs, and I'm like, okay, this is how I'm going to rap it. Now what am I going to say? Like,
I'm going to meow some more.
Yeah, the beats, the instruments,
I love it,
everything.
It's so fun. It's so much fun. Look, even tonight, my boy Will FM. Shout out to Will FM. Will FM. He doesn't go by that anymore. Willie the Automaton. He's a dope ass producer, and he's taking pictures tonight. And he's one of my best friends. Immediately, he was like, "What's that? What was that guy's name?" He's like, "That's my fucking shit." He's like, "Fuck the fucking werewolf." He's like, I was like, "You didn't even hear the meow song."
Right, yeah, that is.
But he was like, "That's my shit." He loves it because it's fun. You don't take yourself too serious. It's a good time.
There's enough stone cold killers that are gonna hang people up with chains and shit, and
LSP in the house tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, absolutely.
And there's absolutely that element, I believe, and I heard Violent J say this, I believe it was, but where he was talking about the things about your personality that, like, me and you sitting here having a conversation, the things about my personality that you like, that you find attractive, are the exact same things everybody.
Absolutely. It's a good, yeah, it's fun, man.
You put yourself into the music and you're going to attract the people that are going to like you no matter what. And so, yeah, every once in a while I'll get a good slasher in, but for the most part, hey, it's fun. It's goofy.
It's fun. Yeah, if you have a good time, you're going to remember that shit.
Yep.
And you don't wear shoes.
I don't.
That helps.
You don't wear shoes in the dojo. You know, I'm here to do my thing, to practice my martial art there.
Yeah, I love it.
So it's almost like a fuck your drip statement. Like, I don't care about your Jordans. Look at my fucking toenails.
No offense, just in general. No offense to you, just in general.
I don't care.
Definitely not a toenail boy.
I clip them like every couple months.
I mean, if you're gonna pull them out like that, you better keep them clean.
Right. One time I had this job and I smashed my foot and my toenail came off. I'm sitting there on my lunch break, and they had this engineer in there, and we were bullshitting. I'm like, dude, you ever meet anybody who chews on their nails? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, it's a disgusting habit. Pulled my boot off and pulled my nail off and started chewing. Lost his mind. It was so awesome.
I'm about to lose my fucking lunch, dog. What the fuck? That's fucking terrible.
I'm a weird guy.
Damn.
Funny guy for the most part, but you know.
Until you did that. We're good.
Rocked his world.
But I guess you can't love everything. Jesus Christ.
We all have our faults.
I love it though. It's dope. All right, so Lex about to go on the stage. We're going to have to end this up real quick. I can't miss the Shadow King.
Got to see it.
So last year, the float is when your the record it just dropped, right? The werewolf titties and all that shit.
No Joke dropped last June.
Beautiful. So right before.
Yeah, right before.
So it's been over a year.
Yep. And,
are you working on some shit? What's going on? Anything you talk about? Be about?
I'm working on 2 albums right now. One of which will be coming December 9th at the 10 Years of RYSK show at Springfield.
Oh, shit. That's 3 days after my birthday.
Oh, there you go. There's your gift, man. Lorecore Volume 1. It is akin to maybe like Violent J's Wizard of the Hood, except for it's an original story that I devised myself.
There's characters?
Front to
back.
Other characters? It is... not different characters. There's no collabs. It is a solo album all the way through, but it is a long, continuous story front to back. That'll be December 9th, and then next year I'll be dropping another full length.
10 years of RYSK.
Yep.
That's awesome, man. That's exciting. That in general is exciting.
Yeah. It's been a long, rough journey here, but it's going.
I love you. No one can see you, and I love you. I hope we can do this before the night's over. I said, I hope we can do this before the night's over. After you're done. No one can see you. No one can see you. That's Lex the Hexmaster in the background. No one can see him, but he's here. I swear to God. Tell him what's up. At least say what's up.
What's up, world? Shout out to Replicon Radio, one of the greatest fucking supporters of the Shadow Army. Peace. Love you motherfuckers, man. Hope you come out here. Thank you for everybody who came out. I'm faded right now. The hornet sound. We out.
You gotta go on stage.
It's time.
We're gonna talk later.
It's time.
We're gonna talk later. I love that, man. You couldn't even see him. But I love that, man. I love this man too.
They had to trust it wasn't a voice actor.
I love RYSK. I talked about Lex so much tonight. He said we're one of the biggest supporters of him. He's been one of the biggest supporters of us.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's going down. Follow, God damn it. Follow RYSK, dog. RYSK. What is it?
Follow me or I'll follow you.
How do they follow you? Is it
RYSK from Titan. I'm on all platforms. I'm on all social media.
They gotta fucking spell your whole last name.
Do you gotta spell it?
No, I'm saying like people that want to follow
Usually the people that are looking for me already are connected to me and just don't know it, so just RYSK space F, and I usually pull up pretty quick.
RYSK space F.
Yeah, I'm not hard to find.
Tim.
From Titan. It means the future.
I'm also German.
No, Icelandic,
German?
Danish, Swedish, and
Isn't that the same place?
It means the same thing in all 4 languages.
My name is Chrysler.
Wow. No,
I said that because you said it all.
My real name's actually French, believe it or not.
Oh, Fremen then?
That's not my real name.
Oh, okay. That's what I was referring to. Was that
from Titan? Yeah,
from Titan.
Norse.
The way you said it was like, yeah, Norse god or like, yeah.
It's the future, man. Risk the future.
There you go.
Tidbit of lore right
There's
there.
no future in your fronting.
There's no future.
I love it, man. I'm glad. I'm excited. Like, if you guys don't know this man, know this man. It's a good time.
Get to know me. I'm great with kids.
And come to the fucking. I don't know. Me might be. I don't know. God damn, Lex is murdering in my.
I know, right? We're missing the whole
I've
thing.
literally not been able to hear anyone in my headphones all night, and
all I can hear is you. I can't hear myself.
That's good.
I don't know. If
that part is not good, but like, I can at least see it jumping.
Right? Yeah. There's something going on. I just don't know what it is.
Oh fuck, man! I just don't want to leave you. I don't want to leave the people out to dry. So yeah, RYSK from 1010.
RYSK from Titan. That's
bad
me.
at saying that.
I'm everywhere you listen to music. I'm on all your social medias.
Generally RYSK.
RYSK.
That's the.
That's the bit I make you spell. That's what everyone knows.
That's the part.
You can only imagine if at the end of my set, like FRAMTIDEN, say it back.
Yeah, say it back. Yeah, say it back.
Right.
But I love it. If you guys aren't already, this will come out before the float for sure. If you're not already, come to the float.
Float.
He's gonna be there. I'm gonna be. We're not even announced.
I think I'm doing.
We're the only people not announced, by the way. Thank you, Ogre.
I think I'm gonna be on your show. I've got something to do every
he's
night.
Gonna be everywhere, dog.
Every fucking
night. He's gonna be barefoot like a motherfucker.
Barefoot.
But he's doing the first one. 2 people, right? 2 people were for the first one. You and Lots, right? That was it.
Do what?
You and Lots.
Me,
that was
Lots,
the only people in the first one, right?
Me, Lots, and Ice Giant.
Oh yeah, Ice Giant. Shout out to Ice Giant. My bad. I love you.
Yeah, the 3 of us.
3 people were on the back of the pickup.
I think the second year there was only like 6.
Yeah.
And then last year, boom.
Yeah, it's a whole. That's what we will.
Boom.
But it was just like, man, I could talk about the first year all day.
Right.
It was a blessing, man.
There's a lot of magic on that river.
It was a blessing, bro. It wasn't even the river too, but just everything, man. That's what I was saying earlier. I didn't know you. Right. Like I said, that's where the whole thing started. We had talked, but I didn't know you. I had interviewed Tom. We didn't really know each other. The only person I actually knew in some form of structure was Scotty. Yeah. Scotty D from Figure Lovers, and he didn't like me. He didn't like me. We knew each other from the gatherings because he's the only person I know in real life that's been to all the gatherings that's like me.
Right.
But I would get press, but I was also at the gathering. So I'm hammered drunk in the press pit. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
That's how we knew each other. He did not like me. I'm not saying he likes me now. Our relationship has grown slightly, but I still don't think he likes me.
I don't know if he likes me, but he gives me hugs when he sees me.
Well, he doesn't give me hugs. His wife does. I love her to death. She's one of the nicest people in the whole world. But we're fine. We don't dislike each other. But anyway, but going into that, I was scared. Like I know no one here except for the one guy who doesn't care for me. You know what I mean? And I vaguely know Tom, who was nice enough to invite me. But I was so scared of life at that point in time, like during COVID.
Oh,
it was during COVID.
Yep.
I was delivery driving in a zombie world.
Right, yeah.
Like I was in St. Louis City where there was 0 cars.
Going to meet strange juggalos in strange places.
Yeah, no. And I went there and it was just, it was life-changing.
All love.
Life-changing, bro. It was a life-changing.
Yeah, everybody who hasn't made it really needs to come out because it's a creature of its own.
It stayed that, like, there was like people, somebody tried to tell me there was 40 people there. I'm like, dude, there was like 15 of us. But regardless of the number, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful collection of people and a beautiful vibe. And it grew, and then it quadrupled, and now it's fucking quintupled. But the vibe has stayed the same.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even though there's 15 of us that, like, needed it,
right,
that same vibe was still there when Shaggy 2 Dope was playing. Like,
well, I think it's that nice, that grassroots shit, too, the way it grew, because the people who were there the first year, when the second year rolled around, it was real easy to police people because hey, we don't do that here.
You didn't really need to.
Right. There's more of us here that already know what this is about. You don't
be shitty
because that's not how we do this.
Yeah.
And then the next year it doubled that there was still that.
All those people like, hey, don't be shitty.
Hey, this is how
Yeah. We love each other
on
here.
that path, and it's amazing.
Absolutely. Check out TomWoodFlow.com. Get tickets. He'll be there 8 times. I'll be there all weekend, but we're hosting a party that's never been announced.
3 weeks
but
out.
it's gonna be dope.
It's 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
3 weeks
Less
out.
than that, probably, but yeah.
We'll be paying
We're going to have bootleg fucking Tom Wood Flow merch. That's a tradition now for
us. He won't like that.
He buys one every year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got scared.
Nice.
I was like, he's going to get mad at us. He's going to get mad. And he came over and said, you got my size?
Like doing like your all over print shirts?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But we don't, you know what I mean? We made 10. We're not making millions of dollars.
Right, yeah.
We made 10.
Enough for people to know.
Yeah, we made 10.
Keep them rare.
If you're dope, you get one.
There you
if
go.
you're not dope, you missed out. We get 10. That's it. That is cool. But yeah, TomWoodFlow.com, fucking at RYSK
from Titan.
You say it way cooler.
Tom Woods Float, RYSK from Titan.
I love it.
New album coming out this year.
Still this year.
This year, December.
10 years of RYSK, December. Yeah, it is. December is this year.
Yeah.
I'll have a birthday 3 days prior.
Yeah, right. And they're at the end of the year, every year.
And then another one next year.
Yeah.
Full length. I love
it. It's going to be another full length. It'll be another no.
It's beautiful. I love it. I'm glad you're here. I'm sad it's the first time you're here.
Hey, well, we'll do it again. We'll make it happen.
Once we upgrade to real equipment, it's going to be dope, man.
Hell yeah.
I don't tell you I love you, but I love you.
I appreciate it. I love you too.
For sure, man. We've had our own journey, man, and I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad when you guys come, man.
I'm glad that you got the handshake between me and Mr. Green, so I can be here. Yeah. You're the one that introduced us.
No, I do, absolutely.
Him, so.
I was like, these are my people, man. Support my people.
And that's got me coming up here, 5 times now. And probably just keep on trucking.
Yeah,
I've had 2 different people trying to book me for Halloween.
That's why they had that party, man, and them. I was like, bring my people.
Right, yeah.
We're doing a free show, but bring them. A bunch of people are going to be here.
Yeah.
They played for shitty shows for us. If this is going to be packed, bring them.
I'll come sing somewhere with on somebody's
It's never gotten packed. I tell you this, it's never been packed. But they keep coming.
You got to have the small ones between the big ones.
Absolutely, but it will. All right, brother.
All right, thanks for having me on, man.
Absolutely, brother. We'll have him again. Tell him you love him. Go follow him.